2 deadline from Oakland for J.P. Sears, who's now a starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics. He only pitched 41 innings in those 2 years.
Grisham tops one. Montas off the mound. And that's the first out. Judge with 32 home runs. He's now 3 behind Cal Raleigh, who had 2 more yesterday for the Mariners. Judge, though, is leading the league in almost everything else, and he tops one on the ground to Lindor. So 2 ground balls for Montas and 2 outs. Now Cody Bellinger getting a start at first base today, and Bellinger rolls this one out to McNeil. 3 batters, 3 ground ball outs for Frankie Montas. What a difference a start makes.
The Yankees have lost 5 straight games. Their ERA in those 5 games is 9. They've got their aces going today and tomorrow.
Carlos Rodon finishing up his warm-up tosses, be his 19th start of the year, and he has pitched like an all-star this year. The question now is, will he be an all-star coming up in Atlanta?
Starting Marte DHing and leading off against the lefty, and he cracks one toward the gap in left center field. Cutting across is Dominguez. It drops for a hit, gets by Dominguez, backed up by Grisham, and stepping into second base with a first pitch double is Starling Marte. Let's begin the game the way they did yesterday with a double from their leadoff hitter.
Well, Jason Dominguez was not able to reach that ball.
Look at the Rodon reaction. He thought it should have been caught.
And Francisco takes ball 4, so Rodon got ahead of Lindor, lost him to a walk, and now Soto comes up with 2 men on.
And he bunts. And the Yankees say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow.
Sometimes you overthink the game. Here's a pitcher right out of the gate in trouble, and you know one of the better players. I don't know about that one.
He's getting congratulated by his teammates, but the Yankees would congratulate him too. Thank you.
And he takes up and away ball 4. The throw to third with nobody covering. Chisholm was a good 20 feet behind the bag.
There's some things here in the first inning that Dominguez not cutting off the ball, and now a little lack of communication here.
We have had one screwy start to the bottom of the first inning here in a scoreless game.
Don has done well in the first inning this year. He's got a 1.50 ERA, but he is in instant trouble with the bases loaded and 1 out. Nimmo has a grand slam already on this homestand. Got 3 for his career, 2 this year. Brandon launches one deep right field. Back goes Judge to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Brandon Nimmo with another grand slam! 3 nights ago, he got the Mets back on the winning track with his grand slam against the Brewers. And now Nimmo strikes again, this time in the first inning. And it's 4-0 Mets.
Most of the time when you're facing a lefty, the guys on the bench will say, go right-handed hitters. With this Mets team, left-handed hitters are getting it done.
Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. hitting .249 overall, .308 in the 28 games since coming off the IL. High fly ball, left center. Taylor on the run, on the track. Leaks, see ya. A home run for Chisholm the other way. Yankees on the board. It's 4-1 Mets.
Well, Jazz Chisholm, I mean, he just continues to go the other way against the Mets. His 15th home run, I don't know, is it the weather or the heat or what? The ball seems to be flying out of here.
Tyrone Taylor trying to fight his way out of a dreadful slump. It's bounced down to third. Chisholm ranging wide, got it in the webbing, high throw, and it sails into the Mets dugout, and that'll give Taylor second base.
You know, when you're struggling the way the Yankees are right now, you really do have to play a clean game. You see Jazz Chisholm at third base last season, he was a +8, outs above average. He's -3 this year. And in a short time at second base, he's +3.
Well, runner in scoring position for Marte. And Marte cracks one to left field. Dominguez going back. It's over his head and off the base of the wall. Taylor will score. Marte holds it first as Dominguez played that carom with his bare hand. Marte's second hit of the day drives in a run, and it's 5-1 Mets.
When we go to the third inning, it's 5-1 Mets. Here's Austin Wells. That's drilled to right field. On the run, Soto turning, looking, see ya. A home run for Wells. And now it's 5-2 Mets.
All right, you see a little life, you see a little fight. A couple of solo home runs trying to get right back in it.
So the base is empty for Judge, which is exactly the way the Mets want it. Swing and a miss, got him with the upstairs fastball. So Montas hands Judge's 100th strikeout of the season. And after the home run by Wells, gets the next 3.
So Rice gets the start today at DH. So Stanton on the bench for the Yanks.
Lines that one to right field. Soto going back and reaches to make the catch. Nicely done by Soto. On a humpback liner off the bat of Rice for the second out.
Rice had a jolt, and Soto was back to make the play on the run
2 down.
And the Mets now with a runner at third and 2 men out.
So now 2 out. Here's Alonso, who's walked and struck out 0 for 1. Fly ball right field, well hit. Judge going back near the wall. It's out of here. Pete Alonso goes the other way with a 2-run homer. Career home run number 245. He's 7 away from Strawberry. And the Mets now have a 7-2 lead. Those 2 RBIs give Pete Alonso 656 RBIs as a Met. He passes Piazza for 3rd on the Mets all-time list, trailing now only David Wright and Darryl Strawberry.
70 on the season, Gary.
Well, the Yanks trying to get something going here in the 6th. Infield hit, bloop, and now Aaron Judge.
Big spot in this game. Yankees trying to get back in it.
He grounds one to third, backhanded by Vientos. He throws to first and too high, but Alonso able to stay on the bag.
So second and third, Bellinger at the plate, big spot, trying to whittle down the 5-run deficit. That one is looped to left center field. It's going to dunk in for a base hit, and that'll score 2. Bellinger's going for 2. The throw not in time. It's a 2-run double. It's an 11-game hitting streak, and the Met lead is down to 3.
And you've seen Cody Bellinger really adjust his swing throughout at bats and situations. Great piece of hitting right there.
Well, now it's time to get the bullpen involved, and so Lovelady takes over for Frankie Montas.
And has one of the most important outs that you're going to need in this game. Lefty-lefty matchup. Jazz Chisholm.
And a little tapper. Lovelady off the mound. Turns, fires, got him. Side retired. Lovelady gets his man. Bellinger's 2-run double gets the Yankees closer.
Yankees down 7-4. We're in the 7th.
Hope you're trying to get out of the muck and mire of a slump.
High fly ball left field and deep. Nimmo back. He's on the track looking up. See ya. A home run for Volpe. And the Yankees have cut it to 2, 7-5. Boy, he needed that.
Volpe checks in another home run in this series. 3rd home run today by the Yankees. They had 4 last night.
Mauricio, the pinch hitter, against the right-hander Scott Efros. And he hits one on the ground up the middle, a base hit. Mauricio wasting no time. Judge cuts it off. Mauricio trying for 2, and he makes it safely. Ronnie Mauricio bringing some electricity. It's his first Mets-Yankees series, and he was ready. Francisco lines one into center field for a base hit. Mauricio being waved around third. It's booted in center field by Grisham. Lindor heads for second. He's in safely. Lindor with an RBI single. Grisham boots the ball. Mets lead at 8-5.
Boy, the Yankees are just stinking it up here in the field.
Mets have 2 on with nobody out for Alonso. Pete hit a 2-run homer in the 5th inning. Went the other way with it for his 19th of the year. And Alonso cracks one deep left field. Forget that. That is way out of here. Pete Alonso with his 2nd of the day. A 3-run shot. First pitch. 3 runs. Alonso 20 on the year. 246 now in his career. And it's 11-5 Mets.
Wow.
3rd time this year Pete's hit 2 in a game. 24th time in his career. And he's now just 6 behind Strawberry for the Mets all-time record.
11-5. Mets on top as we play here, top of the 8th inning. Runner at second is Bellinger.
Rice hits one into right center field. It's a base hit. It gets past Taylor. And Bellinger will score. Rice will stop at second with an RBI double.
And Stanek pitching for the 3rd time in 4 days and about to gear up for his 37th pitch of the inning. Struck him out! Ryan Stanek works overtime. Back-to-back strikeouts of Dominguez and Volpe to get himself through the inning with a 5-run lead. So Francisco Lindor on base for the 4th time today with a 1-out double. The Mets have their 9th hit of the game. And now here's Soto looking for his first. He does have a sacrifice and a walk. Otherwise 0 for 2. And he rips one to deep right field. Back goes Judge, and it's over his head and off the wall. Lindor around third. He'll score. Soto stops at first with a long single off the wall. And it's now 12-6 Mets. So Soto joins the hit parade and drives in his 51st run of the year.
But now, 2 men out. And Aaron Judge, the batter, and he can hit one all the way to the Whitestone Bridge. And it wouldn't hurt the Mets all that badly as they have a 6-run lead with 2 out in the 9th inning.
Hit hard to third. Diving stop by Beatty. Gets to his feet. 1-hop throw. In time, he got him. Side retired. Ball game over. Mets win it. Pete Alonso with a pair of home runs drives in 5. Brandon Nimmo gets the Mets started again with a 1st inning grand slam. And the Mets piece together a second straight win against the Yankees, their fourth straight win overall.